they live at home, and Sierra Leoneans them where they live now the diaspora. The imagery from the projector might not too good, but at the end of the day, I do believe the most important thing here is the information. And after when you go down view this particular video, the information into this video go digest in you, and you go use them as an opportunity, send them to the next man where himself go feel say it is part of this information. Couple of weeks ago, I've been sit down, they observe what they happen back home into the lives of our people. So many wrong things then don't happen into the lives of our people by this SLPP misdirection government. Yesterday, we now be the 11th day of July 2021. I've been get the opportunity for come across one sad video. After when I don't view the content them into that particular video, or don't look waiting been there inside that video, it left me with no option but for cry bitterly. And I asked myself so many questions about that video and things them where they happen back home. I said, waiting, we really don't do God. Because the things them where they happen back home, it's like God don't vex for we. The things them where they happen back home, it's like the SLPP government has supporters, followers. They have been taught how to hate their fellow citizens or how to hate their fellow human being. This is what the SLPP government, they portray into that country. The violence then, where the SLPP supporters them, the government, the subject with people them to. It's like they don't teach them how to hate themselves. Because whatever you do to your fellow Sierra Leonean, you are doing it to yourself. So you have been taught how to hate yourself. I ask myself another question again. Say, who side really this SLPP government they take that nation to? Who side the SLPP government they take our people to? Is this the actual plan where they been get for people then? Where they been tell them? Say, will they bring change? So this is the change where they bring into the lives of our people. Every day and night, they subject with people them to violence. It's sad. I cry when I see that video. Let me project this particular imagery where I come across yesterday when at the 11th of July 2021. The man into this video, he is called Mohammed Kane, aka Blacka, alias Blacka. This is Blacka. As I say, the graphic where they project to you, or the imagery, the video, or the picture, it's not going to be too good. But the most important thing is the information. I know Blacka. You know Blacka. Every given Sierra Leoneans across the globe, whether you there home, you then at the diaspora, you know Blacka. This is Blacka. Blacka, now the most famous mad Sierra Leonean ever in the history of that country. I'm so sorry for say a madman. That now wait man called nomenclature. Now by that I go able for describer. Now by that I go able for identifier to you where you self go know more. This is the man Blacka. And Blacka don't they do tremendous job them in that country. They don't they do positive things them in that country. It will be so challenging that you would disagree with me. Say no, Blacka is that kind of a negative person. That is what constitutes your opinion. And similarly so, for describe Blacka as a very positive Sierra Leonean is what constitutes my opinion. let's say, for argument's sake here, so because Blacker, as you say, na negative person, na madman, does that warrant any person for subject them to a brotherlight day? A brotherlight day jungle justice? Does that constitute or warrant any Sierra Leonean for subject them to any form of violence or torture, molest them, degrade them like how they do them so because it craves? At the end of the day, the content in the video, they say because it cause murder bill, it criticize SLPP, it molest murder bill. You know, let's make this first year, let we know this every given Sierra Leonean, no matter where you are. Trust me. Since this government, SLPP, with their reckless bingo boy murder bill, come into administration, now the term rebel and don't they in the midst of peaceful and harmless Sierra Leoneans in that country day, especially so in the municipality, Freetown. Now the term Kamajo they don't come na Freetown. The Office of the National Security, the ONS, they eyewitness all the things they are. But at the end of the day, they give a blind eye to it, as if they not see all the things here would have happened. And you go also agree with me, say, since this mad government don't come into administration, this man, Blacker, he don't underwent torture, or he don't undergo torture than any other Sierra Leonean in that country did. Physical torture, I mean. There was a time when the vice president would convoy the pass, na Tagrin or Lungi. God only know the comment where he make. Then beat him, left him to half life. All in God na in silver. This man, Blacker. Blacker don't play great role into the social economy growth of that country. Blacker they help for sanitize encompassing mad people. These are just a quick instance for justify the positiveness of this man, Blacker. It's just a quick instance for justify that to you. How good is this man? Now, Blacker in that country, they go na then drainage. What I mean, the gutter. All those things where they stock. Now the gutter, then cup, plastic. When they make the water, they get its free traffic movement. Blacker, they go pull and come out there. If they go to dirty from one compound to another compound, would I go get 1,000, 5,000, 2,000? We get them money then they for put food on the table. And at them money then they again, Blacker go use, he go buy razor blade, he go buy soap, Blacker go buy clothes, he buy trousers. For just bring sanity, meaning clean up encompassing mad people where you see them don't go out of looks. Even when they go all them, then go prime them, then go quiz them, people go even make mockery of them. Say today Blacker don't meet in match. This is the man. Blacker. Blacker is just like the Romans. He's like the Pelians, the commoners. When you give Blacker 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, you say Blacker can't dance for me. Blacker can't talk. He will do one. Blacker are the only mad Sierra Leonean in the history of that country where they allow what we call liberal mind for speak to them. If Blacker come today, he say him. Now APC they can criticize. Believe it me. No stone no go left unturned. From the apex. Take him down to the roots. Blacker go discredit everybody. Blacker go molest everybody in APC. The videos are out there. If you say today na SLPP, Blacker go come, he go discredit Madabiu. He go discredit the SLPP. How hooligan and barbaric they are. Things that are not favorable for the people, Blacker go say them. He's the first mad person in the history of that country. We don't lead a peaceful protest in that country. At the end of the day, that protest led to serious torture against Sam Nalungi. This is the man, Blacker. We know Blacker. We all know Blacker. Everybody know Blacker. Why? Is it because na madman, you know, get the right to leave? Because he criticizes SLPP. The first world countries them here today, not even mad people, upright people, they criticize their monarch, then they criticize their president, their senators, their prime ministers, then they criticize them. Another question again. A vulnerable man like this, where they suffer from mentally disorder, they all subject them to this. And who are they? These are the SLPP folks. What they did, that they hide themselves into the video, not facial expression, but then voice come out, and we know that. So their team, the boss, the SLA, a Bravo, this, they're all there into that video. We subject this vulnerable man into mob justice. And this mob justice is not a new thing of we in that country. This is a thing where Fatima Bill be non-constitute. And also a man where na the reckless bingo boy mother Bill be non-talk say. He as the leader, they go to pretend as if he calm, but you know they expect his supporters them for calm. This is what is happening. Let's take a look at this video and see how SLPP agree for hate their fellow human being back home because they are criticizing their demigod. If you are not in the SLPP Catholicism to lip service or sing that their nasty song, Madabio, or you know, lip service or Madabio, this is what they will subject you to. Have a look at it. Okay, fellow citizens, I believe you just don't watch, you know, half part of this video. For time, I don't want to play the full waiting, but the full waiting is out there. Just they give me on take about it and make some analysis here. Now, imagine a madman like this, a very vulnerable man, and don't get nobody for fetch for him on that day. Brother life, they not too secret na street. Then go all this man. SLPP supporters them. What are the reason? Say because they make video, they criticize Madabio, they curse Madabio. They say Adebayo they give money. Now he make they do all them things them here so. You understand? So then get the right for subject this man into waiting and subject him into so. Then get the right. Look how they treat themselves. Because black is part of them. Look how they treat her. How much more we will seek senses that they walk uprightly if we enter into the shores of that country. Now from your part they don't kill me. This very Adebayo where they say they get money, black don't come out say, ain't get one container mamikos for this comrade brother, a fighter winner Adebayo. It don't cost Adebayo openly. Even this Adebayo they say they get money, it don't cost them openly. Bad mammy cost them. In this black I don't cost them. So what are you beating this guy for? What has he done? This is where it happened. God don't vex span that nation. Where are we going? SLPP supporters, them not able to recognize again a mad person to a sober-minded person. And I want to give this advice now. Take it into cognizance. Let this be in your mind. You hear everything they say? That now it will happen for be street to street. It's a challenge. It's an open challenge to you. It's not me. It's by what this guy with a beat blacker because of the president and the political party, SLPP. Say, they take this fight now street to streets. So fellow citizens back home, to those of you who are strong critics of this mad SLPP government. Be aware of your going out and your coming in. You know, they put yourself inside house for too long or all day, all night. You slave yourself in your own country. This is an advice to you. And this advice, what they give you, if the Inspector General of Police, Office of the National Security, the Attorney General, the Minister of Justice, Internal Minister, whosoever they feel they are, think that this is an incisive advice or incisive message, well, I miss and I continue to say this again. Look, according to this video, the words and their actions, every given Sierra Leoneans back in that country will they criticize this government. It's high time now you prepare what is called a self-defense weapon. Make your weapon, make your bayonet, make anything where you get for defend you. The Office of the National Security Awareness, they cannot protect you. They cannot defend you. This is not the first time this thing has been done to this man. Now so he left Bonfin and all nobody put him in police or make an inquest for anybody. This is an habit. And the president and the Grace Mugabe don't constitute this. Remember, a madman and they do this to him. How much you're mentally okay, you're mentally upright. We then go subject you to more violence like this way they do so. That's why you therefore left Bonfin. Protect yourself. Make your weapon. Nobody will defend you in that country. If you think that the awareness of the police can defend you, you're making a big mockery out of yourself. This video is a lesson. These are things for teach you. So you are no longer safe in that country. Fellow citizens, you are no longer safe. Make your weapon. Protect yourself. I'm not telling you enough is enough or this is the time. But let's reason together. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm ready to justify my statement in any given court. Be it the International Criminal Court of Justice, be it the ICC, be it the Hague, the Court of Sierra Leone, any given court, I'm ready to defend myself. That yes, I say so, that every Sierra Leonean for preparing weapon for defending himself. A harmless man like this, look how they tweet. If you get a defensive weapon, believe me, nobody need to challenge you. Nobody know who can hear you because the man where you go don't bayonet or where you go don't do him. The next man they that night they go kill him. He not go challenge you again. Protect yourself. Sierra Leone is no longer safe for you. Trust me by what is happening. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. In the struggle, there is victory. These are things that will go happen for Lady Victory come. At the end of the day, we all go celebrate and we will wear a crown. This message comes to you under the courtesy of the rising sun. Don't forget, say you live in that country. Usai rebel and day now. Come adjust the day. You are no longer safe. Protect yourself. Make a self-defensive weapon for yourself. Nobody will protect you at this time. Nobody. If you come to good, the president will celebrate with you. But these things, they will turn the blind eyes against these things. And they will continue to subject you to violence, to subject you to torture. Brother, like the jungle justice. Look what they are doing to this man. Because it is speak in liberal mind that things are not favorable for the people. Condemning the president.